Hi everyone, you're all welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be taking you through the process of cutting and sewing this butterfly kimono. It's a very beautiful style. This is what I achieved. Before going into the tutorial, I want to say a very big thank you to all my subscribers. And if this is your first time of being here, thank you for joining us. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do hit on the red button to subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and also give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment section. Okay, so let's dive right in. These are the fabrics that I'll be using. I have this African print, which is 2 yards. And I also have this plain black fabric. Okay, you can use crepe. You can also use a shoki to achieve yours. Alright, so let me show you how to go about the folding. I'll go on and open my African print. Then I'll be folding it into two. Alright, from the top, I folded it downward into two. Alright, when you fold it, make sure the up part, which is the shoulder part, is going to be closed. You can see the up part there is closed, and you can see the hem of the Ankara facing towards the sides. Okay, so to determine how much I'll be folding for the second fold, in order not to waste my fabric, I'm going to take my shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches. I'll divide that by 2 to give me 8 inches. Then I'm going to measure the length of the sleeve, how long I want my sleeve to be. I want my sleeve to be a bit below my elbow, so which is about 15 inches. I'll be adding the 15 inches to the 8 inches for the shoulder measurement, which will give me 23 inches in total. Remember, I'll be adding this plain black fabric to the side. I want it to be about 6 inches long. Okay, so I'm going to remove 6 inches from that 23 inches. All right, so at the end, I'll be left with 17 inches. So the measurement that I'll be using for the second fold of this Ankara is going to be 17 inches. I'll later be adding the 6 inches for the black fabric, which will complete it 23 inches. So I'm going to measure 17.5 inches plus sewing allowance. So I'll make it 17.5 inches. I'll measure it from the top all the way to the hem. I'll connect the points and then I'll cut it out. The length I want to use for this kimono is 41 inches. Alright, so I'll be removing 6 inches from this 41 inches, making it 35. So I'll be marking 35 inches. The Ankara, the African print part is going to be 35 inches. And then I'll complete it with a plain black fabric, which will be 6 inches. And that will give me my full length of 41 inches. You can work with any length that you want, okay? So now I'll be taking the neck measurement. I'll be working with neck width of 3 inches and neck depth of 1 inch for the back. Remember, I'm cutting both the back and the front together. Now for the front, I'm going to create like a V shape. I'll be coming down by 9 inches. I'll connect the points. Then I'll go on and cut out the back neckline first. After cutting the back neckline, I'm going to open it up like this, separating the back from the front. I'll fold it again into two like this to get the midpoint for the front. Align it, make sure everything is properly arranged. Then I'll cut out the neckline for the front, and I'm going to use about 1/4 inch to cut it all the way down. Alright, so we have separation in the front parts of the kimono. So you can see what I have right now. Alright, the front part is opened, the back part is closed. I'm going to measure what I have around the hem for the back and the front. So I'm going to be cutting out 34 inches of what I have, of the measurement I got from the hem at the back, but I added extra 2 inches. It's better to have excess. And then the length of the band is 6.5 inches. Supposed to be 6 inches, but I added half inch for sewing. Is on fold. When open is 13 inches. I decided to put mine on fold. You can choose not to put yours on fold because this really consumed a lot of my fabric. I think for the black fabric I use about 2.5 yards. It consumed a lot because I put everything on fold. You can do without putting it on fold. For the front part I have about 16 inches. Okay, so I went ahead, I used half inch to attach the black plain fabric to the African print. I'll just go on and trim off the excess that I have. After trimming off, I'm going to measure what I have around the side. From one end to the other end, I had about 82 inches. 82 inches, yes, but I added extra 2 inches. Like I said, it's better to always have excess. Okay, I'll do same thing with the other side as well. Then I'll go on and cut out the band. The height of the band is 6.5 inches. Okay, I'll be using half inch to attach the plain fabric to the African print. Alright, so I also went ahead to put it on fold. Okay, so on fold you can see 6.5 inches. Like I said earlier, you can do without putting it on fold, but putting it on fold is going to give you a neater finishing. If it's not on fold, when you're done, you still have to sew round the edges to hem it. Alright, so I'll go on and use half inch to sew the band to the sides. Alright, so another thing that I also did was to hem that down part. I went ahead to use half inch to sew it inward to have a neat finishing at that hem. I hope you understand that other part, the down part, so it's going to align well with the rest part. Yes, just like that. So I don't need to fold up that part again, but in case you do not have your fabric on fold, you have to hem that part. Okay, when folding the hem of your fabric when you are done. So I'll use my pins to hold it down and I'll go over to the sewing machine to sew it round. So I'm done sewing on this side and also on the other side. The next thing is to attach the band in the middle, the front part of the kimono bubu. To know the quantity of fabric to cut out, measure round the neckline to the hem, to the both hem of the kimono. That is what I did. Okay, and then for the width, I have about 2.5 inches, which is also on fold. Now I'm going to get the midpoint of the neckline from the back, right? I'll just measure it out to get the midpoint, and then I'll go on and notch that midpoint. I'll notch it at the midpoint right there. So I'm going to start placing my band from that midpoint. I'll attach it midpoint. I'll also get the midpoint of the band. I'll use my pin to secure it, and I'll start my sewing from the midpoint of the band down to the hem of my kimono on one side. After I'm done, I'll do the same thing with the other side. I'll start sewing from the midpoint of the band down to the hem of the kimono. I'll do the same thing that I did at the side. Before trimming it off, I'm going to sew from the wrong face just like this to give it a neat finishing, just like I did at the side. You can see what I have. So I'll go on and sew it round using half inch. I'm done sewing, and this is what the lapel is looking like. All right, so the next thing is to attach my pockets. Okay, the height of this pocket is 9 inches, while the width is 8.5. So this is the height, 9 inches, and the width, which is across the opening, is 8.5. All right, I also went ahead to fold it in on all sides. I used my hemming gum to secure it. Okay, so from the band, I'm going to go out by 2 inches. So this is the point where I'll be placing my pockets from. And then from the top, from the shoulder, I'm going to come down by 18 inches. So this pocket is 18 inches from the shoulder, and from the band is 2 inches away from the band. So I'm going to be placing it like this. I'll use my pins to secure it right there. So you can see how I folded it on all sides. I used the hemming gum to secure it in place. I'll use my pins to hold it down firmly, and I'll take it over to my sewing machine. I'm going to stitch on all sides except for the top part, which is going to serve as the pocket opening. Okay, so I'm using my pins to hold it. I'll go over to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew it down like this except for the up part, which will serve as the pocket opening. I'll do same thing for the other part as well. Alright, I'm done sewing my pockets, and this is what I have. I've sewn on this side and I've also sewn on the other side. So the next thing is to create my armhole opening. From the shoulder, I'm going to come down by 13 inches. Okay, I'll be marking the 13 inches right at that point. Then from that 13 inches point, I'm going to be sewing down. I'm going to be sewing on the black fabric, but very close to the Ankara, to the African print, but I'll make sure it doesn't get to the African print. I'll sew and stop here, right where the African print stops. That is where I'm going to stop my sewing. Okay, so while sewing, you're going to make sure you push the rough edges, which is the joining between the Ankara and the plain fabric, towards the African print side, so you can have this kind of neat finishing. All right, take note of that. Okay, so guys, at this point, I'm done sewing it, and on both sides, and this is what I have. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this point. Subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.